All this while their agenda was communal agenda, and now they have been exposed in front of people that this communal agenda of theirs will not work. Now they want to use women and play with their emotions, saying they have brought in this reservation. But as a Congress party spokesperson, as a woman, I would like to ask Prime Minister Narendra Modi some questions. What is it that's stopping you from implementing the bill right now, so that in 2024 this comes to fruition and 182 parliamentarians, women parliamentarians, will be sitting in Lok Sabha? There is no logic behind, waiting for the next census to happen and then the delimitation. No matter what, yes, some communities, the population might increase, or for the delimitation, the boundaries, the constituency, some constituency might have more population or less population. But what has that got to do with the women reservation? Because women, no matter what, they will be between 48 to 50% anywhere in India. So what's stopping them from immediately implementing this bill? One, what's the whole point of conducting census when we know 50% are women and we are only giving them 33%, not even 50%? Then why wait for census and delimitation? If we decode this, we can easily say they're only doing this as a hogwash. For example, the delimitation, the census was supposed to happen in 2021, which they did not implement. They did not conduct the census. And if you remember the delimitation, the previous delimitation, it almost took 5 years to submit the report. So today, once 2026, there was an amendment to the Delimitation Act in 2001, according to which, anything before 2026 will not be applicable. So the census will only happen in 2026, and then add 5 years to that, because the previous delimitation committee took 5 years to submit the report. So it's easily 2031. And as we know, when delimitation happens, there will be a lot of states which will have problems with the delimitation because of the population ratio. We all know South Indian states, or most of the states where the population is controlled, population growth is controlled, and most of the North Indian states, the population has been increasing, and this delimitation will have to be accepted by all the states, which won't happen. So it will be dragged until a consensus is met by all the states. So this will only drag the thing, and it will go on up to 2031, or maybe by this time this whole thing is implemented, it might even be 2039. So what's the whole point in bringing this bill today to the parliament and then disappointing women like us, who have given so much to the social service, snatching our opportunity and not representing? We all know it's hardly 14%, 20 to 14% women are represented in parliament or even in state assemblies. This bill could have been a revolutionary step. Mr. Modi had a chance to actually bring in this revolution in India and make his mark. But sadly, he's disappointing the whole country. He's disappointing 50% of its population, because countries that cannot capitalize on one half of its human resource will only undermine its competitive potential. Women need to be on those tables. And one more point is about caste census. The last caste census was done by UP government, as you all know. Why is Mr. Modi backtracking from that? And why not give women reservation within OBC as well? That's the point. Social justice is about intersectionality. Whether it is caste, whether it is gender, whether it is geography, whether it is social status, whether it is economic status, everybody deserves to be represented.